good day to everyone. My name is Nadia Amira binti Ismail. I study Bachelor of Computer Science with Maritime Informatics from Faculty of Ocean Engineering Technology and Informatics, University Malaysia Terengganu. In conjunction of Student Research Day (SRD), I would like to present my final year project entitled Instrument Pengukuran Tarikat Muktabar I-Tariq System. What is tarikat? Tarikat is one of the spiritual practices that involve various elements in shaping the personality of the believer and having a goal to draw near to Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. However, this tarikat must be something that is on track the Shariat that has been outlined by Allah, which is the Shariat of Islam, because the tarikat is not based on the Sharia, mean that is heretical. Various types of tarikat available in Malaysia that we do not know its authenticities. We as the Muslim always need to know which tarikat is accepted and correct in Malaysia. First, the problem statement for this system is JAKIM don't have right framework to evaluate. Next, JAKIM don't have platform or system for recording data and evaluation. Lastly, citizens don't have reference platform to know that the tarikat is right or wrong. In general, this instrument pengukuran tarikat muktabar I-Tariq was produced with the aim of being a balance sheet for the authorities to determine the validity of tarikat practice to be registered. Through this measurement, the authorities can consider whether to allow the flow of the tarikat to be practiced in Malaysia or not. First, the problem solution for this system is need to identify the framework. Second, develop a system for evaluate tarikat, and lastly, design a system that can store data in a relational form and can display all lists of tarikat. This confirmation is very useful to the Muslim community as a reference if you want to do good deed with the stream. The development of system focus on the objective that already identified to achieve the goal of the system. The objective of the project is: first, to study framework for evaluation. Second, to design and build particular model of the I-Tariq system. And lastly, to develop a new system of registration, evaluation and monitoring system for tarikat practitioner in Malaysia. This system is developed to make the authority easy to control, monitor and supervise any tarikat organisation that want to practice in Malaysia. The main process that system will perform is registration process. The scope for the system is for all Muslim in Malaysia and age 18 and above. Lastly, specifically for religious department and JAKIM. The software model that have been chosen for the system is waterfall methodology. This model is a rigid linear model that consists of sequential phase. First, planning phase. Every system developed is started with planning. Planning is important to define the weightiness of developing the system. Identify the goal of the system with the understanding of requirement. Define the problem statement, objective and project scope of the system that going to develop. During this phase, study the feasibility of the system in order to decide whether it is worthwhile to proceed further. Second, analysis. During analysis phases, all the requirements have been gathered using two techniques. The techniques that I use are interview and brainstorming. These are functional requirements that I get during analysis phases. First, the system should provide the ability to manage evaluation. Second, the system should be able to manage account. And third, the system should be able to manage I-Tariq information. And the third phase is design phase. In this phase, the flow and the framework of the system will be identified. In design phase, we describe the desired features and operation of the system. Also, in this phase, we'll start to create interfaces for user interaction. Finally, the last phase is implementation. The development of this system based on the design that have been set. This phase is the longest phase because it works on coding the project, which is the important thing for the whole process. A test report which contain error is prepared through the test plan that include test-related tasks such as test case generation, testing criteria, and resource allocation for testing. That's all for my presentation today. Thank you for watching and listening.